Welcome back to my channel. This is a quick update. I think I did an unboxing that most didn't see. It was very few views on this particular unboxing. It was for the Dx9 version of Capone. I don't know if you'll be able to see all this big box from here. Unbeknownst to me, when I unboxed it, it was broke. I'm gonna throw up some pics for you. You can see right away what I'm talking about. So this was sent to me from Shozi, and I got it on a, just bought it. It was back in stock and purchased it, and probably used some of my points to get a little discount on it. And I plan on doing a video on it, but I first today got in the mail today the replacement part. After you've seen those pics for this item. So here in a moment, I'm going to see if this replacement part is truly what's going to be the key. It looks like it broke right on this part right here, as you can see here in those pics I showed you. And I'll show you another pic when I get this box open of what it looks like in real time, other than just those pics. So this in real time, as I promised before, is what this looks like when I open the box up. And I had just opened it during my little unboxing, but I didn't really take a good look at it until after that unboxing video. And this is where it shows the breakage. So basically it's disconnected from the chest. You see the chest piece in here. I'm about to reattach it to here. Probably have some beam in there that I got to take out. Some metal rod and reattach it here. And then I'll be able to take the screw out, put it into that place right here. Put that screw there as I replace everything as it should be. Let's see how it looks when I get done. So that took way more than the time I wanted to spend on that to get that bolt. And I had to use the cheap bolt they use for this. Got so shredded. Got so, that the head got so mutilated that I had to use this is the top right here. This is the piece it was attached to through here. You can see I got it out because that piece right here, and I'm still continuing to fix this. It's on this new piece they gave me, and it's going to connect behind here. It's going to connect behind there. I can tell from just looking at it. I hope I'm looking at this right. It's going to replace, you can see it right behind there. And it's not a good, I can move it closer, my camera closer so you can see it. Cameras always act funny when you don't want them to. So yeah, this piece, you can see parts of it behind here. It's going to stick through there. So you can see this coming through, and then it's going to be screwing back into this right here. So I'm still continuing with my fix. I'm going to have to replace the screw, I believe, that we were just discussing. I had to use this drill bit right here, an extractor, to get that screw fully out. Just had one laying around my office, and well, we shall continue and I'll update. Okay, so you see in the back, you see that this is what I've taken out earlier. I removed that already. And now I'm trying to get this piece put back on Motor Master's chest so that it can connect to the trailer, which I don't, it's too big to have on this table right now. As you can see, I've taken this cab part off, and this is where it's broken at down here. And now I'm going to try to replace this on the other side of this so that it will be replacing that. One thing I noticed is that they didn't even give me the replacement purple pieces. I have to take them out of my current one and put them into my new one. That is so cheap from Show Z's replacement parts. Okay, let's do this and see what happens. I noticed when I'm going in, I'm about to take these screws out of these back part to try to put the new plate on. I noticed that there's some blotches here. You know, the Dx9 version of Motor Master. I was trying to look for his name. It's Capone. I noticed there's some blotches here. It's like somebody had grease on their hands and just touched. You can barely see it on camera probably, but it's kind of like touched, or something just didn't get fully, I don't know, painted or glossed right. So just notice that as I'm trying to get these off. Stay tuned. So I got this one piece out from underneath here. Took the bolts out, came out really easy. And now I see that the broken part's right here, over here is right here. I hope there's a screw in there that I can't see. Then under here, I'm gonna take these plates off here, put them right here. Let's see what happens. Okay, got this back in, the new piece, and I already replaced the center pieces here, the translucent pieces, and I took them out of this one. Wasn't that hard. I just had to go from the back of it, find something small enough to breach the back of this. Let me turn a little extra light on if I can get light on here. Just breach the back of this. Just put something through here to pop it out of the other side. Try both sides until it finally came loose and these popped out. So let's get on to connecting all this back together. I think I'm going to need another screw. So we'll see what happens here. So I'm on a quest to find a screw. I stuck this back in. I got this Motor Master put back together. You know, it was folded over like this. You see the head there. Figured out that this part, the open part's gonna attach back to the big trailer. So, you know, sitting up straight with the cab section, which is part of the body, stick it in through the hole right there, stick it in right this. And I think I'm good. Just need to find a screw to put in there, and then we'll be ready for a review. So yeah, that's went better than I thought. I thought I was gonna say, oh, my screw went bad. My screw's up here. My screw went bad. I had to use a drill bit, and then I had to use a extractor, you know, get the old, and the screw's still stuck in here. The screw is stuck inside of here. You probably can't see it on my camera at all, but the screw is definitely broken off because I had a drill. I couldn't, it messed up the threads or the bolt head in here. And I said, look, I don't have time for this. Let me just find a screw. I got a lot of screws. I can just find something that fits. But for the most part, I think I'll be good from here. Got to find a little washer or something that can take the place of that, just to stick on the bottom of this to keep it in place. And it looks pretty easy to do. Nothing major there as far as that. So I'm optimistic to say, and probably by definitely in a few hours or before the end of the day, when I have time, I'll get a screw in here, or get, I don't know if the screw looks like, based on the other ones, it did have like a point to it. So these are like bolt type screws, kind of like machine screws, but I'll find a screw. Ooh, okay, I'm back. A little to say here, and then I'm gonna try to be done with it. I did get this bolt put on. It took a little doing. I got a new bolt. It's not the best perfect match, but my original one that I showed earlier with the bolt head chewed off, that was my doing, is destroyed. So I had to go get another one from like Menards. And this little device here, this Power Giant automated tool, is very useful. It's actually more powerful. I'm not doing a commercial for them really, but it's more powerful than I expected to be when I was getting some bolts out earlier. But yeah, got this replaced, and it felt good going in. The threads were self-tapping the threads that were in that bolt hole below. So looks like it's on. Looks like I can reconnect to the trailer. I'll start my reviews shortly, hopefully up on it when I get around to it. It's Christmas break, so you never know. There's a lot of stuff going on with family, but I thought about borrowing a bolt originally off the trailer. But let me scoot this back off the trailer, but ended up I didn't need to borrow one like from one of these special holes. I didn't need to borrow that at all. I just bought a new one and try to match it up with the hole size, and I had to do a cut with my tools in the garage because the bolt was too long. And certain stores, we lost our ace value, so we don't have stores around here that have specialty bolts and custom made bolts. So just showing this video to show sometimes what you got to go through when stuff arrives broken. What I will say this, and I was going to say one thing about what happened to me in shipping. This came from Shozi. I've never received anything broke from Shozi before until now. But what I will say is that this time, for some reason, they chose to use FedExpress. And I do not, in the last year or so, or maybe a little longer, I have not ever elected to even ship my own items with Federal Express. And I'll just say that much about that. I prefer either UPS or USPS in shipping my items, so I won't have to go through people getting something from me. I don't want them to have it arrive broke and then me getting something from somewhere else. I don't want it arriving broke. So we'll do a review on this. I always wanted to see what this particular figure was like, Dx9 Capone. And see you soon.